guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about baby names. We're doing another 10 baby names I love but will not be using. Now I already did this video when I was heavily pregnant with Jackson. I will link it down below. But you guys seem to love it and I love this tag and watching these types of videos. So I've got 10 more names for you. And I would say that the ones today are actually quite rare and unique names. They're not weird, but they're definitely not in the top 1000 list. I'm not planning on having any more children, but I do love talking about baby names. So if there are any in this list that you want to use, please do, because I think they're really cool. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. I post 3 videos a week and I have 3 boys who are Fraser, Caleb, and Jackson. So again, a little bit different names, but definitely not weird names. They're all very like acceptable and stuff. I'm just gonna start out with the boys' names because I feel safe with boys. You know, I have 3 of them. The first name on my list for boys is the name Wilder. I love names that sound like surnames, and I think Wilder is definitely one of those. I heard it because Kate Hudson's named her son Wilder, and I thought, wow, like what a cool name. Obviously he can pull it off living in Hollywood. I don't know if my child could, but I love it. It means wild and uncontrolled. So I don't know if you would want that for a child, but I don't think it has to mean that. I think of Wilder as like an adventurer and an explorer. The name Wilder would really suit my middle son Caleb because he is an adventurer, he's a risk taker, and it just really would have suited him. Second name on my list for boys is the name Bruno. So this was in the running for Jackson for quite a while. We know a few people called Bruno and they're all really lovely, really funny people. I don't know why as well. I feel like it's quite a posh name, but when I said to people we were thinking about the name Bruno, I got really mixed reviews of people that either really loved it or really didn't like it. The name is a German or Italian name and it simply means brown. So if you had a baby that had brown hair, I think it would sort of be a nice link. But yeah, I think Bruno is a really strong name. No one's gonna mess with him. It's just a really, really cute name and I really, really like it. Third name on my list for boys is Jago. So I heard this name because a girl I used to work with named her son this, and I just love the way it looks written. I think it looks really, really nice, and you can either pronounce it Jago or Jago. The name Jago is another version of Jacob in Spanish as well, so if you liked the name Jacob but you wanted something a little bit different, that's quite a nice option. Yeah, I know this one's really quite different and you never hear it really, but I love the name Jago. Fourth name is the name Cody. We loved this name. It was on our list for Fraser, Caleb, and Jackson as well, and we always liked it. And then we met a little boy on holiday called Cody, and he was the sweetest little boy, like just so friendly and chatty, and just it's a really, really cute name. And I think it would really suit my names that I have already, like Fraser, Caleb, Jackson, Cody. It kind of like goes, and we love it so much so we actually named our elf on the shelf Cody. So Cody comes and visits every Christmas. I feel like such a loser saying that, but yeah, I really love the name Cody. And the fifth and final name for boys on my list is the name Fletcher. Again, it sounds like it could be a surname, and I love the name Fletcher so much, but it was just too close to the name Fraser to actually have another son named with like an F, 2-syllable name. It's an old English name, and it is actually the name for someone who used to be like an arrowsmith, so someone who would actually make arrows, who would be like a Fletcher. Now onto girls' names, and I really don't know what you're gonna think of these because there are some really quite different ones in here, and the first one being the name Hero. I love this name. I think it's so, so cute and powerful at the same time. And I didn't realize until I Googled it for this video that this is Myling Class's little girl's name. And apparently when she named her daughter Hero, there were some quite strong opinions about that name and people not really liking it, but I think it's lovely. And I think it is particularly a really nice name if you have had a struggle to get your baby, if you've had to have IVF or you've lost children. Is that, I think a little Hero would be really fitting. Next up for girls is the name Winnie. Now I think this is such a sweet name. Matt and I both liked it as well. He liked it because it's in that TV show. Do you remember there was a show, it's quite old now, where one of the main characters was called Winnie? Comment below if you remember it, because I can't remember it. But it's actually short for the name Winifred, but I think I would just have Winnie. I wouldn't even have Winifred. I just think it's really, really cute. Winnie the Pooh as well is another reference. The name Winnie also means peacemaker and gentle friend. So I think those are qualities you would love to have in a child as well. Right, next up on my list is the name Coco. Now I heard this because Courtney Cox named her baby Coco. And I don't know if my baby could pull off the name Coco, but it's such a cute girl's name. You think of Coco Chanel, you think of sweets and chocolate, and yeah, I just really, really liked it. I like that it's nice and short, and you wouldn't really have a nickname with that name as well. So that is number 3. The next name on my list is the name Hallie, and both my husband and I really liked this name, and there's 2 different ways of spelling it, but I think I would have spelled it the way that Halle Berry spells it, so it's a little bit different. I know you'd probably have to correct people for your whole life, but I like that it just has an E on the end, and yeah, it's just a really nice, again, unique name, but it's not strange. You'd probably be the only Hallie in your class. And yeah, I just love that name. And the last baby name that I love but I will not be using is the name Penny. I think again, it's such a sweet name, so cute. I know I keep saying that, but those are obviously the kind of names that I like. It's also a Greek name and it means flower. First, the name Penny sounds a little bit like Winnie. It's that similar kind of sound that I obviously like. But yes, that's my last name. Yeah, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below and let me know which names you liked, or if you know anyone with any of these names. And I will see you in my next video on Friday. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.